Let's do it.
We're starting streaming. We're live. Just so you guys know, and you know, we're on the WAN show. Welcome.
It's a nah show, dude.
It's a nah show.
This is a bona fide nah show.
Because it's James and I.
It's backwards.
We did like a half nah last week.
What is that called? Awana.
Either way, we got some stuff to talk about this week, including the jackets, but not currently right now. We have to talk about Microsoft continuing to listen to voice recordings from stuff like Cortana. We're talking about Facebook opening privacy cafes, like actual physical locations.
I have an opinion.
Where they serve you drinks and teach you about your Facebook privacy settings. Okay.
All that and more.
After
Roll
the
the intro.
Yeah, only 2 topics announced.
I
Whatever.
want to swack it.
Oh boy. It's gonna be a
warm.
show. It is warm.
Hey, can you wear this? Can you wear this pretty rugged swack it? Maybe. I'm gonna be hot.
Under studio lights? Yeah.
I'll sweat for this.
Sweet. Wait for it. New sponsor, never been seen before. Comic
Garage.
Yeah.
Comic Garage.
at the privacy cafe. Savage Jerky. And Pia. Back to the show. Okay, so let's talk about our title topic right away, just because I think that makes people happy. So, Microsoft continuing their human listening program. In recent weeks, reports have emerged that Apple, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and now Microsoft all have audio recordings from their various services reviewed by human contractors to assist in the development of virtual assistant/AI. This includes Skype and Cortana, as far as I know, from Microsoft's side.
Okay.
Some of these groups, as far as I know, have said, okay, we're going to stop this. I believe Apple said that.
It started with Amazon.
Started with Amazon.
It started with Amazon and then Google, and then Apple was like, hey, we do that too, but we stopped already.
Oh,
they tried to get ahead of it.
Right.
They tried to get out ahead of it, yeah.
All right.
And then I guess Microsoft instead was like, you know what?
No,
I'm doubling down.
we're going to continue.
We're doing it with the dozens of people who talk to Cortana.
Yeah, I was going to say, no one really uses Cortana. I don't know. Do you know anyone who uses Cortana?
No, I asked someone on Twitter recently. It's like,
have you ever tried?
one time I tried to Google like what you can do, because they actually have a rare opportunity insofar as I would actually love for my PC to understand if I could do like power user type tasks.
Yeah.
Like if I could, like tedious things like rename all these pictures, James, and then enumerate 1, 2, 3 based on date.
So like
if I could do
that,
something like that.
But it's a lot easier to just tell something.
I could do that tediously by clicking and typing, or I could do it like a script.
Yeah.
But if I could just tell my computer to do that, that'd be wicked.
verbally.
So there are some things you can do in Excel that are kind of like that, but I don't think it's like.
Well, you wouldn't really be creating any new functionality, but you'd be making it a lot easier.
Well,
you'd just be like, hey, can you do this thing real quick?
And there's tons of tedious things in Excel that you want to do like that. Because there's lots of things in Excel that you can do if you're an Excel wizard, and you also deal with the Excel quirks.
Yeah.
There's tons of quirks.
I think taking people who know nothing about Excel or programming at all and giving them a voice assistant that can do some stuff like, hey, if this number is whatever and this number is whatever, let's do this other, like fairly simple if statements are actually a pretty big block for people that have never done that kind of stuff before at all.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because they're written a little bit funkily in Excel.
If you've done programming,
why,
you're like,
it's no big
easy.
deal. Yeah. But if you haven't touched that stuff before at all, ever, and you're like relatively tech illiterate, but you need to do some like weird Excel sheet thing for work and you've never done it before and blah, 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 blah. If you could just be like, hey, Cortana, do this thing, that would be pretty sweet.
It's funny how it seems like every subject, there's like, it's not linear when you're learning. There's things that are like S-curvy.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're learning guitar, once you know bar chords, then you're good to go. Or like, once you know if statements in Excel, then you can do so much more.
Yeah, because Excel's pretty basic until you start diving into some of those extra
The thing that's weird about this is like, actually, if you are, like the odds that, let me restart. If you're on Amazon, okay, or Google Assistant, and you you say something to the Google Assistant, the odds that your recording is the one that one of their employees listens to is so little. That's because there's so many people using this stuff. Like, what are the odds that they actually listen to my recording? So few. But no one uses Cortana. So if you actually use Cortana, the odds that you're one of the people that's getting listened to are like way higher. It might be 50-50. It might be all of them. It might be every person.
It is Cortana and Skype.
Okay.
So if they completely mix that pool, then maybe it's not that high. Because there are definitely still a pretty big user base as far as I know for Skype.
For sure.
Mostly old people as far as I know. That is actually an assumption that I have, is as far as I know it's more businessy kind of folks that use Skype. It was popular there for a little bit in the gaming space, but it was a little annoying to use, and then Discord showed up and was like, what up?
There's a concept called excess inertia. Yeah, excess inertia in economics, where if something, basically it's like you will stay on a platform longer than you should, and you're suffering because of it, but it's just because it's what we all use.
Yeah.
Like, we all should have switched to Google Plus instead of Facebook. We know it's better, it has better features, but there's network effects with social media, so we're already on Facebook, and my friends are on Facebook, but if I go to Google Plus, no one's on it, so there's no value then. So none of us are switching, right? I feel like in the B2B world, that is harder.
Way more hardcore.
Like,
yeah.
Hey, you work here? We've been using GoToMeeting for 10 years, so we're still using GoToMeeting.
Yeah.
It's like, and no one else is using that anymore.
One of the things that I find amazing is when I have calls with relatively big companies that have like relatively expensive conferencing setups, and they just sound like garbage. Like, it's really hard to understand anyone. It's super crackly. It's terrible. And I'm like, I use my setup for gaming, and it sounds great. And I understand there's like, they're doing with multi-array mics and a bunch of people in one room and stuff, but still, like, wow.
That's because gamers are mean to each other, and if you start talking, someone on your team will be like, why do you sound like dog crap?
Why is your mic in your throat?
Whereas that never happens in business. It's always like, hey, how are you? The worst, though, is when you're on a conference call, and if two people talk at the same time at all, if their voices overlap at all, it's just like, no one heard anything.
Yeah.
We all have to restart.
All useless.
What? Huh?
Sorry, what was that? Anyways, the company has updated its privacy policy and FAQs for Cortana and Skype, Skype Translator, okay, to make it clear that audio may be listened to by Microsoft employees or contractors to ensure accurate transcription. So they're telling you now, but no one's going to read that, so not
yeah,
really.
Exactly. They're basically like, we know that our...
We did the legal stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm not mad at this at all. Like, I don't even agree that the other companies, Amazon and Apple and Google, should have even changed. Because it's like, what do you think? Like, we all want our cake and eat it too. Like, do you want the Google Assistant to understand you? Do you want these voice things to like really work well? I do. I want that to happen now instead of 5 years from now. So can we please just like, yeah, they're listening to you. Who cares?
I feel like it should be a more overt consent thing. Like, I will throw Microsoft a bone here. When you're setting up like Windows 10, there's all those little switch settings. Like, what do I want to share with Microsoft, more or less? And I think it would probably be better if you could be like, yeah, no. I realize most people would say no.
But the thing with that is,
I would like that option.
You're using Microsoft for so many different reasons. Whereas, like, when I buy a Google Home, when I buy an Echo, it's like, that's what it's for.
Yeah, but it's listening into stuff that it shouldn't. Like, they've in these articles, it's been like, oh yeah, we have tons of audio of people banging and whatever else. Mm-hmm. And I don't think someone was like, okay, Google. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry, but I'm sure everyone just got their phones and devices pinged. But I don't, like, there's a lot of false reports. Mm-hmm. The amount of, if I've gone through my like audio log, like all the saved audio recordings it has from mine, a huge amount of it is just me driving.
Okay.
I'm not intending to talk to my phone. There's tons of me just driving.
One thing you can do is, can you do this in the car? One thing you can do is you can make there be a sound when it's listening. When you're like, hey, and it goes, now it's listening. It goes, ba-doom.
But I have my phone fully muted all the time.
Right, your phone. I'm talking about the one on my Google Home at home.
Yeah, okay.
It goes, ba-doom. and then I speak, and I also have it on continuous conversation mode. So if I just have a one line that I want to say to it, which is most of the time, I go, hey, badunk, thing I wanted to say to you. It goes, okay, but then it goes, badunk, and listens again, and it'll listen for like 8 more seconds, and that's usually, I'm not saying anything to it in that time.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like, that means that almost every time I use it, there's 8 seconds of it listening to not me talking to it, which is a ton.
Yeah.
But I know, I want to say that they can't, like it's data that is useless, but wasn't there there was like a news site where they actually,
I think
they heard the recordings and then they tried to find the people and they called people up like, hey, we reached you just from listening to the recordings I'm so brain dead today.
Whichever company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. But I'm okay with this kind of stuff if it's more overt. I don't want it in the terms of service. I want it in your face. And if someone's like, yeah, okay, whatever, cool. I just think a lot of people, for some reason, still assume privacy when that like they shouldn't with any of these devices, but they do. So they think like, oh, this recording's just going to some AI and then doing whatever, and then there's no human listening and everything's fine. But they assume privacy, and I think as long as you're like, hey, not private, that's fine, because it's not a government thing, it's a company thing. You're not obligated to own this thing. You could not buy it. And like Apple, for instance, is going, okay, we're not going to record stuff. So you have a competitor. It's not like the entire monopoly of all of them. That's the wrong term, but it's not like all of them are doing it now. So I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want that to happen. I want it to be an opt-in switch, all that kind of stuff, but they can do whatever they want.
Like if you want to have one of these products and then also be as private as possible, like those two things at the same time,
they don't combine very well.
No, you have to say like, okay, don't talk about like your address or your social insurance number around this device.
Yeah.
Or
but that's your phone, so like you're probably screwed.
Well, you could turn it off on the phone. Like the fact of being able to hail it with it.
Yeah,
locked.
mine only goes from, or it's only supposed to, but I think it got reset somehow. Only goes from holding the home button, but I think it activates. It didn't activate when I just said it, so maybe I made it some weird phrase or something. I don't know. But I don't really use the voice activation stuff, personally.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I liked it for a while, but I don't think it's good enough. I want it to be like, boom! I want it to be like,
if you want it to be good, they need to.
No, I use it.
Okay.
Yeah. I use it a lot, but I just do it manually.
Yeah, well, they used to have. What do you mean? No, but they were still using those voice clips of when you do it manually, and then the humans are listening to that.
Yeah, that's fine. They
can
listen to me set a million alarms. That's like basically what I use it for entirely.
Yeah.
I don't have any home automation stuff or anything, so I just like set an alarm for blit, set a reminder for blit, and all my reminders, like, it doesn't understand what I'm saying at all. So it's just like complete gobbledygook that I have to translate on the other end. It's just, I want like, what was that movie? Is it called Her?
Yeah.
The like super AI thing that forms relationship. I want that level of AI.
That's the bet. Yeah, that's
then
ideal.
I'm in.
Everyone's in with that one.
I want a bro. I want a pocket bro.
Him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. I loved that. I thought the ending was a little bit of a cop out.
I liked it. Okay, we don't want to spoil.
Yeah, let's not.
I mean, the movie's 5 years old. You guys should check it out.
Yeah, whatever.
I thought it was realistic.
We should move on. You've got comments. Facebook to open up pop-up privacy cafes. This just sounds hilarious to me. Like, I don't really even know what.
This is such a waste of money, you guys. You already
they
lost.
Just have so much.
Oh, they had to spend 20% of their annual revenue on a fine from the EU this year. So it's like, you don't have that much money. Like, this is costing you millions. We're gonna set up these little cafes that people will go to, and we'll give them free drinks in there, and then we'll teach them how to. We'll teach them about our current privacy rules instead of adjusting our rules ourselves. It's not our fault. We actually have the optimal rules.
We leaked all your passwords in plain text, but you should change your privacy settings.
Yeah, you guys should just understand more what you're sharing with us. It's a you problem.
Yeah.
That's brutal. Who's gonna go to these? No one. And Furthermore, they shouldn't be cafes. They shouldn't be like a Starbucks that you go to. It should actually be like lawn bowling. They need, they need to set up something that attracts old people.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I feel like it's gonna be old people and like vloggers who are gonna be like, I went to the Facebook cafe because that's hilarious.
I think it's gonna be people who want free Wi-Fi. Oh. It's gonna be like, I don't have to buy anything. I can hang out in here all day.
And Starbucks.
Yeah.
Starbucks is amazing when you're traveling because they're everywhere.
The other
they
day,
all have free Wi-Fi.
And they have air conditioning when you're in like Asia. Yeah. And you're like,
I don't drink coffee. Love Starbucks when I'm traveling.
The other week, I was just walking down in North Vancouver, just downtown. Really had to pee. I was about to get in my car and drive for a bit. I saw a Starbucks. I was like, I can pee in there without talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Free bathroom. That's sweet.
Thanks,
And
angry people in America.
it's a form of privilege because homeless people, they walk in and then the people working are like, no.
Well, no, can't they? They don't do that anymore or whatever.
Where?
I thought
In
there
Starbucks?
was this huge thing in the States because they said no to someone, and then that person freaked out, and Starbucks had like sensitivity training workshops for their people and all this.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Well, there's maybe for Starbucks in particular, but there's lots of different establishments that have, like they've got locks on the door, and like you have to get a code, and to get the code, you have to talk to the person working there, and they'll just like say no.
or the stick with the key on it or whatever. Yeah. I think that's more of a gas station thing, but
Subway.
Yeah.
Subway over here has
there we
one of
go.
those giant sticks. I
Perfect.
love when it's just huge. It's kind of embarrassing to me, like walking around.
I need to pee.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna go touch my pee-pee.
I promise it won't be for too long, but probably more than 3 shakes because that's just a meme. Yeah, I don't know. I just find this funny. Like the last note in the doc seems they still don't freaking get it, and yeah, I think that's pretty accurate.
Do you think no one's
I
gonna
find it
go?
hilarious though. No, people will go. People will absolutely go.
Oh my god.
Because like, I wouldn't be surprised if the drinks were free.
They are.
Yeah,
They are.
So people are gonna go. It's free coffee.
Do you think maybe it'll work? Maybe if there's like a critical mass, when you get enough people, like this is only London, but maybe if you get enough people who really understand how it works, then eventually you'll have like a culture where like those people are talking online and they kind of just spreads around, and then we just all kind of get it eventually.
Sure.
You know, doesn't that happen with monkeys or something?
But doesn't Facebook reset your privacy settings every time they release new privacy settings? I don't remember. That could be a complete hearsay thing. Do not take that as fact. But I don't know. Either way, yeah, check your Facebook privacy settings. Also, pro tip, don't post anything on Facebook. It's great. There's add-ons for Chrome and I believe Firefox that completely get rid of your news feed, and they just put a quote there. And if you have to have Facebook for communicating with family through the Messenger portion, you can still use that. Or if you have like a family group thing, you can still use that. But your news feed, probably useless. So just get rid of it.
That sounds awesome,
Problem
except
solved.
it's on my phone though.
Yeah. I just immediately go to the groups thing. I actually don't use Facebook on my phone, now that I think about it. I just use the Messenger part.
I used to do that, but now I can't for reasons.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pages. Like there's a Vancouver stand-up comedy like thing. It's very
See, but you
active.
don't use the feed. So I guess on your phone, there's probably no way to get rid of it, but just bypass, go directly to the group.
Yeah,
completely
just
ignore
don't-
the
just
feed.
don't eat junk food.
Yeah.
Just say no. It's harder than you'd think.
YouTube allows creators to record videos to appeal demonetization. This is actually
I love this.
amazing.
I love
This is
this.
super cool. When I first read it, I was like, that's weird, but no, I'm totally down. Let's see if this will load. From The Verge. This has nothing cool on it. Okay, we're gonna go back to here. Yeah, so currently, if a YouTube content creator has their channel/video demonetized, the only option for appealing decision is to fill out a form and wait like 30 days. Now, YouTube is doing a pilot program which would allow creators to create a video, the thing that they do and are probably a lot better at than just writing appeals, about why they shouldn't be demonetized. YouTube will reportedly respond within 7 days. I think this will be a lot better. I think YouTube creators are going to be a lot more efficient and better at conveying themselves over video, and you will also be able to I think understanding someone, the understanding of something that someone is saying improves when they're saying it to you, whether it's in person or through video.
Sure.
In person even more so, but video definitely as well.
You know you're talking to a real person, and you know that they can talk. They have a channel.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know how good their writing skills are, so it's kind of.
And there's body language
equalizer.
cues and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If they don't want to show up on camera, it's still probably beneficial because they can show what they're talking about. So if they show their video and they scroll through the part and they explain like why it doesn't matter, that's going to be more effective as well. I just think it's way better overall. The program was described in an email sent to a creator and posted on r/YouTube. Creators are why? Okay, normally
I think this is so awesome. I wish that more things would do this. Like, you know when you get a speeding ticket or some kind of ticket and you want to dispute it and you have to like go to court and like miss work so you can go to court and then show up and the cop has to show up and everyone has to, there's a bunch of people in the room. Can they just call me? Can I just FaceTime them like, look, I wasn't speeding, okay? There was a bee in there or whatever it is. Like, it'd be so much faster if the judge could just be on just eating popcorn and just, hey,
what up?
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a bee in there, you still sped, dude. It's like, okay. You do that on my lunch break, you know?
Yeah, like Estonia. They do all their government stuff through the internet. It's crazy. People seem to like this new system. Yeah, so do we. That's cool. This makes tons of sense. I like it. It's great. Fantastic. They also say the wait time should be lower. They say they'll be responding within 7 days instead of 30. That's weird to me.
Well, they're just trying harder overall.
But yeah, maybe they're just pushing. That's cool. I appreciate that because this has been pissing people off for a long time. Actually, no, don't do it, YouTube. The more you screw up, the more people want to join Floatplane. Ha ha ha. Darn. Anyways, Amazon sold gas for 30 cents and the police had to intervene. So, Micel Day, I don't know, is Amazon's latest marketing campaign for the Prime Video series, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel?
I suppose. I've never seen this show. Apparently it's...
Me neither.
There's been more than one season.
Have I told you, they sent me a physical piece of mail telling me to use Prime Video? Amazon did.
Oh, yeah?
Because I've had a Prime account for forever and I've never once opened Amazon Prime Video.
Oh?
I don't really watch shows. It's just, I don't care.
What was it like?
It was like, by the way, you have access to tons of amazing content, blah, 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 and then you flip it over and there's like a bunch of like descriptions of the shows and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is weird. Okay, I'm not going to cancel my Prime account. You don't have to worry about it. Don't send me physical mail about the thing that I don't care about. Thank you. Goodbye.
I want to watch The Boys, though.
Okay, I might actually watch The Boys.
I know nothing about it, but everyone's like, hey, have you seen the show yet?
I just listen to Brandon, and Brandon's like, hey, have you watched The Boys?
Don't listen to Brandon. Hey, Brandon,
What?
can you hear me? Brandon likes that stupid...
He's not there.
Okay.
What show? What show? I want to know. I want the inside dig.
What's it called? Oksha? That show about... There's this director. He also did that movie where they're all on a train. It's post-apocalyptic. I'm too brain dead today to...
A train and it's
anything.
post-apocalyptic.
Good God, what was that called? Oh, it was all wintry on the outside. What was that called? Snowpiercer. Something Piercer.
Oh.
I hate that director. I hate him. I hate his guts. And he had a previous movie that's about like this weird fantastical animal. It's kind of an animal rights movie, which I'm into. Brandon loves this movie. I thought it was hot garbage. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal like hurt me in that movie. And like we argue about it. It's like I can bring it up at any time if I ever want. Like if I was ever trying to distract Brandon, like if you were trying to sneak by him and he was right there and there was just no way you can get by him, if I just like walked up and was, hey dude, that movie sucks, you would be able to sneak by him.
Oh yeah.
You could just push a big cart with cake on it right by him.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't see
You'd have no idea. Anyways, I have no freaking clue what this is, but they did a promotional thing for it where in Santa Monica, they rolled back everything to the prices that it would have been in 1959, including 30 cents per gallon gas.
And hot dogs.
And hot dogs.
And 51-cent movie tickets.
Hotel rooms, movie tickets, milkshakes, and more were all reset back to 1959.
That's awesome.
This caused a massive traffic disruption as tons of eager customers were like, give me some of that 30-cent gas.
Yeah, and the police had to intervene and like shut it down for a bit. But then they got it going again. with more organization.
Yeah, so Amazon intervened and was like, no, we want this marketing thing to go by. We want to pay for a huge chunk of everyone's gas. So they just limited the amount of people, the amount of cars that could be in line.
Gas is really interesting because there's no real like one per customer with gas. Someone could have went up with a pickup truck full of jerry cans and just been like, that one, that one, just all day.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like an order of magnitude less money. Like that's awesome.
Yeah. Gas does expire, but you're also very likely going to use it before it does expire, and you could just resell it to your friends.
Oh yeah, to your friends,
not like widely. It probably wouldn't go that well, but to your friends, you could absolutely.
Definitely.
Here's a jerry can for twice as much as I paid and half as much as what you would be paying.
Or you could always like symbolically burn something down. You know, a cleansing.
Perfect. Yeah. That seems
Hey Brandon,
reasonable.
what's that movie you like that I hate?
Oakja.
Yeah, Oakja.
Oakja? I've never heard of it.
I'm happy for you. Stay that way.
Okay.
James can be proven wrong.
Don't
All
waste
right.
your time, dude.
I need both of you.
Wrong that it's a bad movie.
I need both of you to watch it with me.
Okay, how about
just so
this?
I can hear the commentary on.
I'm
either
sure
side.
the chat's going crazy about it. If people super chat about it, whoever, this is too cringe. I was gonna say if there's two super chats about it, whoever super chatted the most, that's who's right.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
and it settles it forever.
What?
It settles it forever. So if someone super chats $1 and says that Brandon's right, versus someone $1.50 that I'm right, then it's
I see you
just sucks.
going on your phone in a second. Done. I win this argument.
My alias.
Moving on. Huawei.
sponsors?
Folding phone gets. Yes.
Sponsors.
Never mind. Not Huawei. Not Huawei helping African governments do crazy things. We're going to talk about sponsors. First of which is the new one, the Comic Garage.
What is this?
I'm going to give you these.
This looks like the kind of emblem that could be on my superhero suit chest.
While I read things, you get those. The Comic Garage is a monthly comic book box service. You choose your favorite characters, and the Comic Garage curates a personalized box around your selections. Receive 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet. I didn't know that. Receive 10 curated comments in their monthly super box.
Every
this
month,
guy,
10.
or 24 curated comics in their ultimate box, which is this one.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty epic.
We got-
You can even purchase a character-only box if you prefer.
We got Christian Bale Batman. Oh wait, I'm holding
Dang,
it.
this is
are you
Aquaman,
Batman?
dude.
Yeah, but we got Batman on the back though.
Dude, Aquaman is...
Okay, I'm gonna do. How about we do wrong names for everybody? We got Long Neck Guy.
Waterboy.
We got bent over the wrong way person. That's the wrong
Is she
way.
getting shanked? Oh, jeez.
That's what I'm saying.
She's dead. She's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god, this is legit.
Let me open this one. Super box, 10 comics. Am I supposed to open this one? Jono's...
No.
see.
Do we have to keep these here? Or
I'm
can I bring this home?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell anyone. You can do whatever you want.
See, this is a lot of comics.
Do you have
for a
comics?
month.
I have comics. I like comics.
I really like Marvel lore and superhero stuff, but I didn't have them as a kid. My cousin did, and he taught me everything. And then I did all the animated series, and also just like read the lore online. But I don't actually have much experience with comic books themselves.
I will also say, both of these boxes were surprisingly rigid. It is just cardboard, but it's relatively decent cardboard, and there's an inside sheath thing. I don't really know how to. So there's the outside cardboard, and then there's inside sheath, and then
What do you have to type in to get this?
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Type in awesome superheroes. I want to read that one.
Oh no, that's the back. It's Spider-Woman.
It's Spider-Woman, okay.
Yeah.
I want to read an M&M superhero comic now. And then inside the package, it's wrapped in this plastic stuff, which probably sounds terrible through the mic. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, well, I guess around that, I guess they have little shields, superhero shield thingies that protect your comics again. So they're looking out for your stuff.
How much is this?
I don't know. It doesn't actually say.
This is a
Oh,
lot.
it does. Every month you'll get something to read,
Yeah,
as
you
well as
will.
something to collect. I mean, yeah. Use code Linus and get $6 off your first box. By using this discount code, you'll be entered for a chance to win a copy of New Mutants number 98, which is worth over $400.
Sick.
Jeez. I don't think it actually said exactly how much it costs, but you can save money if you use offer code Linus. So do that. That's actually pretty cool.
If you have like kids or you're like a teacher or something like that, you could just read these and then just pass them out.
Something that I
new comic every day, kids.
really like about this kind of stuff is if you have like little nephews and nieces and stuff,
Yeah,
you just always have
that's what I'm saying.
presents.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot.
Oh, hey, haven't seen you for a bit. Take 5 comics.
Yeah.
I'm the cool uncle.
You're the coolest one.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of cool uncle, Savage Jerky!
Savage.
Dun, 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 dun. Reaper's scary. I'm not surprised that one's not open yet. We have Reaper, sriracha bacon, and habanero buffalo sauce. I have been told we're getting more soon because part of the problem at Linus Media Group is everyone eats it all the time. So we like never have the jerky for
We
the
need
actual
a
ass box.
vending machine
Oh my goodness.
that like costs money for other people, but on the WAN show we have like a thing,
A WAN show token.
a token with a string on it or something.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. What makes a great jerky? You may think it's flavor, but that's the half of it. Savage Jerky is handcrafted in small batches and use the best ingredients to create the highest. It just says highest product possible, but I think they mean highest quality product
Look
possible.
how high this is.
Without the,
It's out of France.
it's extremely elevated. Without the need for nitrates or preservatives, their goal is to make a fantastic snack that tastes great. And they have 13 different flavors from their sweet teriyaki to the
13?
intense, spicy Carolina Reaper. They also make hot sauces, which they have here and are amazing. And are actually, I like the jerky, but the hot sauces are my favorite part, 100%. They're very good. They also have spice rub as well, which I have tried and was good. That was just a really long time ago. This weekend only, you can use offer code LTT to save not 10%, but 20. Usually that's a 10. Currently it's a 20 on all of their products.
That's 100% more savings, guys.
Boom. They're overstock on bacon, so make sure you load up as much maple and sriracha bacon as you can at lmg.gg/savage jerky.
Liquidating that bacon.
Boom. The and part that got cut off earlier was that it's great and it's not bad for you, considering the preservatives and nitrates not in there kind of deal. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Tastes good. Good for you. Their sauces are freaking
I would really
amazing.
like to smell this. Can I
I
open
have
this?
smuggled out. Sorry?
Can I open that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Later.
Jono's writing on the dock. Can we open one of these?
Jono, I want
I
to
see you.
smell it.
I see you type in there. Whoa.
Oh, I hear
He's
footprints.
running.
I hear them. Boom, 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 boom.
He's running down the
Now
stairs.
he's down the stairs.
I was gonna go to the next section, but we're gonna wait.
This is like Godzilla when you see the water like shaking in the clouds.
There he is.
He's here.
There he is.
He's approaching us.
Lower third.
Lower. Oh no! There it is.
There it is.
Okay, well we're still doing the thing.
Can I open this and then smell it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I put my tongue in there and like lick the?
Oh.
Keep the bottle.
I can keep this.
Oh, you were just granted a bottle. These are really good. Which one is that?
I'm not telling you, it's mine.
Well, is it a Reaper? Because you're gonna.
It's a
di-
Reaper.
Oh,
It's a
God.
Reaper hot sauce. We don't mess around in my place. Oh, there's more to
A bit
open.
more spice rub.
Oh, that comes off easy.
What else do you want to take, Luke? The
Whoa.
herb blend
Okay, this is the one I've tried. This one's really good.
and the spice rub.
Spice rub. Okay, so they've got like a just Savage Jerky spice rub, which is probably really solid.
I just
They've
got
also got
goosebumps.
the herb blend, which I believe is more in the mojo
Give
side
us a
of things.
sniff. Sniff too hard. Sniff harder than you would. You get goosebumps?
A little bit.
It's like
You get a little bit of the spice response. I can feel it in my throat. Wow.
Pavlov
This
dog
one,
over
now,
here.
on the other hand, this one probably smells delicious. This is Carolina. Sorry, John. Carolina habanero pineapple. Oh, that's got like a mustard smell to it.
Definitely does. Oh, but then,
Like spicy mustard.
but there's like this deep within there. I'm getting triggered, like nostalgia of when I was a kid and I used to like get McNuggets and dip them. Some of this smells like the dip they had in McDonald's in the 90s. It's deep. That's in like my
Okay.
id, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of. That's a weird recollection, but I think I see where you're coming from. In a good way, to be clear.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
That's interesting. I want to steal that and take.
All right.
I'm going camping.
Oh,
I can put this
just
on burgers.
take it. Just.
Oh, it's definitely coming. with me.
Just take
Okay,
it.
we got to move on. We've been on this one for too long. PIA. All right.
Private internet access.
Private internet access is a variety of supports a variety of VPN protocols and types of encryption and authentication, allowing you to dial in the exact level of privacy protection you need. It has apps for Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS. It still says Linus. I think at this point, I think it's just a joke. I don't think they're ever going to fix it. And Google Chrome with support for several other platforms coming soon. By the way, the Linus part is supposed to be Linux. They have over 3,000 bare metal servers in 44 locations across 28 countries. Connect up to 5 devices at the same time. Apps include DNS leak protection and IPv6 protection, IP cloaking. One of my favorite things that isn't actually in here is the internet kill switch, which is where if your VPN cuts out for whatever reason, it just turns off your internet. That is good, because if you're doing something that you really want to be going through a VPN, you don't want the VPN to drop and keep transmitting, because then that data will be
exposed.
Exactly.
Hey, what is bare metal server? What does that mean?
That just basically means they're not necessarily, they don't just have a bunch of like virtual servers all over the place. They have a whole box for themselves. They have over 3,000 whole boxes. I wouldn't be surprised if they were VPS'd within there, but they have control of 3,000 whole boxes.
IRL servers.
That's like some meat. I got some meat going on there.
Put that on your
metal. Yeah. Let's move back to this scene. There we go. It's been too long. Anyways, jackets.
Oh my god.
People have seen these for a long time. They're stylish.
They're available now, baby.
They're fancy. The hood's huge. My brother would love that. I can be a Sith real quick. What up, dudes?
They're stretchy.
They're stretchy, but also not stretchy.
They stretch, and then they're stretchy until they're not.
And then they don't. Because they're, what do you call it, a swatchet?
They call it a swacket. That's what it's called on the LTT store.
Yeah. So that's because this color of gray, the more notable gray material, is like tough jacket material. And then the black material is sweater.
You can see the pockets are like really stretchy.
Yeah.
The arms stretch like
a little
for
bit.
half an inch, and then they're really rigid.
Because this little bit will stretch forward. So you have a little bit of stretch in there, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
We also noticed last time we were on WAN, which I'll just do it. Whatever.
He's going to do it, guys. He's doing it live.
I am. Hold on. 1 second.
Use your motor skills.
I'm trying. I'm struggling. Okay, that was not the jacket's fault. I kept repeatedly having my shirt be in the jacket, which wasn't great. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna use a different LTT product. The mic definitely got that. Oh no, I dripped all over myself. That went on my shorts, which isn't gonna come off.
You're doing a great job.
But it's on the sweater part and it still comes right off.
Oh, you did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were... I was like, this guy can't zip, he can't drink, like, holy cow.
Yeah, no, the sweater part is like water wicking to a certain degree as well. You can see that's already dried off, which is awesome.
This part of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the stretchy sweater part.
Yeah.
So like this part isn't as jackety as this part.
That's the
but
sweater
it's still,
part.
Yeah.
That's the jacket part.
It's still water
Oh,
wicking.
but it's, nonetheless, it has jacket quality.
Still works kind of like a jacket. It's not going to be as good. If you're in like torrential rain, it will probably soak it.
Sure.
But like a little bit of water, you're still going to be okay, which is pretty sweet.
Though.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. There's also like there's big inside pocket right here. This is where the sizing and how to treat it information is, by the way.
Information.
Big pockets on each side.
What else do they give us?
I don't know. Oh, there's the new hats.
These are the tech-linked.
Officially what they're going to be?
Tech-linked hats.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I've been wearing one. I think they're cool.
it.
These are super cool. They're not that in your face, you know? It's like, hey, what kind of hat is that? That classy, cool, snazzy hat that guy's got going on.
Yeah, it looks all right. There we go.
I think this is all just stuff that's...
There's also, so to keep talking about the jacket, these lines, this silver line, and I believe...
Those are high-vis.
This orange line seems not quite. It's just very bright.
I'm just going to...
I could be wrong, though.
I'll do this.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just doing it.
The phone light is...
It's doing nothing.
Too bad to do it. But, yeah, this silver part is high-vis, which is actually nice. If you're going to be walking around at night, that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. There we go.
Well, I'm keeping this hat on now.
Perfect. I don't think I look great in hats, but I think it looks good on you.
Let me see it again. Nah.
Yeah, see?
Nah.
I just gotta go with the no hat. That's okay though.
It does
All the
something
other
to you.
LTT merch. I know it's weird.
My wife hates when I wear hats and hoodies. She thinks I look like I'm from Abbotsford.
My girlfriend loves when I wear hats, but I
Really?
hate it.
Abbotsford is
work with
is
me.
far from Vancouver, but not as far as Chilliwack, where Colton lives.
They all wear hats. I was gonna say it. I was like, it feels more like the people where I grew up, because it's more that direction. Anyways, is that the show? No, we gotta talk about Huawei.
Africa.
Huawei. The other one's kind of not that interesting. Huawei's folding phone gets delayed again. Oh no.
It's kind of interesting. So
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because-
go into it. All right. I want to
because
hear. I
Samsung
want to know.
Samsung has been developing this folding AMOLED display tech for like 6 years and
Yeah.
spent billions on it.
Yeah.
Or not billions, but tens of millions, hundreds of millions. They spent a lot of money on it, and apparently, I didn't know this. I missed this story, but in November of 2018, they had their technology stolen.
Oh
Did you hear that?
no.
Yeah, there was like people got prosecuted and stuff, and so I don't know how they pulled it off, but some people were able to steal like blueprints and other relevant documentation, such that they were able to sell it for $14 million.
Oh.
And then I don't know if it's public knowledge of like who bought it. They had like some shell company stuff going on. Maybe Huawei bought it. I don't know. But so that is why Samsung rushed to market with a product, their folding phone, that they didn't test it enough, because all the YouTubers and stuff who got early access
Yeah.
to it, there were so many problems they had to recall it.
Yeah.
So they rushed, and the question is why? And it's because they didn't have the head start that they would have had they not had the tech stolen. And so the funny part here is that Huawei, whether or not they stole it, I don't know. Huawei is just another company that also can't bring this to market.
Yeah.
And so originally they said that their folding phone, the Mate X, I almost said Mate 10, thanks Apple. The Mate X was supposed to come out mid-2019, which would have been, I guess, June, July. It got pushed to September because of the tariffs, the Trump tariff stuff. And then now they're saying it's getting pushed till November. And they're saying, we're really going to make that deadline because they want to hit the holiday season, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. That was a lot more interesting than the notes. So thank you. Because I
You're welcome.
didn't care, but now there's this whole conspiracy behind it and stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. Not even conspiracy. They caught them. It happened.
That's real.
It's beyond that. That's pretty cool, actually. I like when that kind of stuff gets interesting. I just like, I don't know. It's like a $2,700 phone? $2,600 phone?
US?
Yeah, I'm not buying it. Like, I don't.
Like, that's more than people are spending on high-end gaming PCs. Like, that's crazy.
more than I believe any of my friends' first cars. Any
Definitely
of
more
them.
than mine.
Yeah.
That's too much. How long do you think it'll take for them to be mainstream price?
I think it'll take a while. But that's the thing is, like, I am not that interested in the early adopter tax on this. I paid early adopter tax on a bunch of like VR stuff that was terrible, just because I was super interested in it. And I feel like this is the same kind of situation, but I'm not super interested in it, so I don't care. I'm sure some people are, but like, whatever. It's just a phone. If they had some like crazy new insane technology for computers and it was overpriced and junk, I'd probably still be into it, because that's more in my realm.
Like, if Apple released AR glasses that were sweet.
Dude, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it. AR is amazing to me. I'm totally on that. But like, it's just, yeah, it's different. I don't know.
This one, I'm hoping like D-Brand sends us one, and then
Yeah.
Linus hates it, so it's just sitting on the shelf, and then I can use it for a week.
Sweet.
Like, that's-
Yeah.
that's
Let's
basically where I'm going
do
with
a
that.
daily driver swap for 1 week. That'd be pretty interesting.
Okay, do you think though that it'll push, once it becomes normalized, it'll push the prices of normal phones like the ones we're using down? Or do you think these phones will stay at $1,000 or $1,100, and then these things will be like $200 to $300 more at all times? And it'll just
I
be
think
like,
so.
now we're all just paying more for phones.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll
That-
see though.
That's the thing about prices. Nothing's really worth anything. It's worth as much as you'll pay for it.
Yeah.
And it's all relative, and there's whatever your anchor point is, that's where the price is.
Yeah. And like they have been getting some backlash because the generational improvement isn't really there, and the prices have been going up. So phone sales are going down, and I think they're starting to feel that. And they've done some price zoning and stuff around that. So like I wouldn't be surprised if something happens to prices, but I don't think we're going to see these phones go down in price because of the folding phones, is what I would say.
No.
They might go down in price due to other factors.
Yeah, thank God we have China here to commoditize this whole category.
But I don't think it'll be because of the folding phones. Another thing Huawei is in the news for is that they helped African governments spy on political employees. Sweet. The Wall Street Journal reports that Huawei Technologies intercepted communications from government opposition in Uganda and Zambia. Zambia?
Bunch of zombies live there.
Zambia? How do I not know how to say that?
That's Zambia, bro.
Zambia.
I mean, maybe it's Zambia.
I'm terrible. No, I think it's Zambia.
Same, but different.
I feel like I haven't read that name in years. I looked at that and was like, video game location? I'm terrible. I need to get on the geography train. I'm sure John is so upset with me right now.
Yeah, Zambia's right next to Wakanda. Yeah, it's a fictional African state.
See, I can pronounce that one.
Yeah.
They delivered them to police. Encrypted messages were gathered and political opponents were tracked using cellular data. Representatives of Uganda and Zambia deny Zambia. I'm just gonna own it.
Zambia.
At this point. Deny the allegations. Huawei underwent an international investigation and found their employees weren't involved. There's literally insert large eye roll. Indeed, the Wall Street Journal does not indicate that Huawei executives were aware of what was happening in Africa. But like, yeah, I don't know. Some underlings might have been paid off, but kind of doubt it. Considering, isn't there a huge amount of Chinese investment going on in Africa?
Oh, tons.
Yeah.
Tons on tons.
Yeah. So they're trying to like pseudo-own Africa as far as I know.
I wasn't going to say it on air.
Oh. All right. Well,
They give really large and very low interest loans, and it helps them when there's like a vote on Taiwan or something like that to have different political leaders vote their way because they kind of owe them one.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Smart move for them.
Yeah. Is there any other news? I don't think so. I have a little bit of a bone to pick.
Uh-oh.
You do the keyboard stuff at Linus Media Group, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe.
Why haven't you guys jumped on the custom train yet?
What do you mean?
There's whole YouTubers and like a bunch of really big Twitch streamers. I know, wow, he plays Fortnite. His name's not Ninja. It's a different dude who plays Fortnite. He's been in...
No? What's that guy?
He's been in Mr. Beast videos.
Okay.
Mr. Beast has done a few things for him.
Okay.
I don't remember the dude's name. Tfue.
Oh, not what I was thinking.
Tfue has a custom keyboard. Skara has a custom keyboard. A bunch of these streamers are getting
are you talking about
keyboards.
like a merch keyboard? Like an LTT keyboard? What are you talking about?
Like custom body, custom PCB, custom plate, custom switches.
Yeah, I'd like to
Tailor-made.
I actually would like to do that. I've
Yes.
been fantasizing for a while about my ideal, like my wish list keyboard. I actually did pitch this to Linus. I thought of a series where we do like our wish list product. You know, we did do a video that was like, what would the perfect monitor be like? Or no, the perfect TV. And remember they did renders of like, it's a TV with a display port and this and that. And I was thinking we should just do a whole series where we try to get these made. And I get my wish list keyboard and someone else gets their wish list headphones or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to find something. I think the easiest way to do this, give me 1 second. Replace.
If people are wondering what my wish list keyboard is, let me tell you.
Okay, so this keyboard, wrong screen. This keyboard, right here. Just black body keyboard. Those are custom keycaps. That was like they were Toper switches with a cherry stem, and I got custom keycaps for it to make like an LTT theme out of it. It was a really cool thing, and it was like the LTT keyboard for a little while.
Okay.
And we featured it in a bunch of videos and all this kind of stuff. I want V2.
Okay.
I don't want to do it. This is your camp.
I'll do it. Yeah.
But like,
bring it on. How much do
I think that would
those
be
cost?
awesome. Oh, they can be pretty expensive.
I saw like a kit. I was checking out Zelio. Is that how you pronounce those? There's this really popular in the keyboard
I
enthusiast.
don't know how to pronounce anything, apparently.
They're made in Zambia. Okay. In the keyboard enthusiast community right now, people are so amped on Zelio switches
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of spelled like zealot, like Z-E-A-L. And I was like, I need to get these for an upcoming video because I think what we're gonna do is a blind test of what switches people actually like. We're gonna try to have the same like backplate and key caps and everything, and the only variable that changes is the switch. And we're gonna set up like all of them. Roamer Gs. People are always crapping on Logitech Roamer Gs. We're gonna have all the different cherries. We're gonna have tails.
They have new things coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if
those
they want.
look sick too.
Maybe they'll be interested, and we'll get those new Logitech key switches that are just coming out. We'll have the Zelios in there and some other enthusiast ones, and we'll just have a bunch, and they won't know what they are, and they'll just rank them.
I think to do that, I've seen a lot of keyboard blind tests, and the last one I did, which I think was like a year ago or more, he brought me down randomly, and it was like a terrible keyboard. I think it was Cooler Master. Sorry guys, but still, it was really bad, and it was like a fake mechanical switch or something, and it was terrible.
Oh yeah.
And then they had like a real mechanical switch, and like immediately it's like, okay, obviously, but when they're kind of close and they're all really good switches, I think just like set them free and let them take their time. Because sometimes it's hard. Yeah.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have because we did one the other day here. It was a cherry versus kale. Spoiler alert, nobody got it. Not one person.
That's actually pretty
and
cool. But you know why, right? Cherry's manufacturing processes went into public domain, and the kale just copied them. So they're like the same thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I guess someone would argue that cherries are more durable. They're going to last for more million clicks. But, yeah.
I've never had a switch from either of them die on me. So, like, good job to both of you.
Yeah.
I'm still using the same cherry-based keyboard, and I type a lot, and I'm always on my freaking computer. That's why my back's screwed up. Hooray. But I have the same one from, like, 2009? All the switches are fine. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I want a custom. Anyway, I was going to say, I was on their website for Zelio, and they had, like, these kits that you get where you get the backplate, and you have to buy these switches to put it in everything. And it was still $600. I was like, what? What is this hobby?
There's wildly expensive keyboards. Like one of the guys I'm talking about, he's got a YouTube channel and a Twitch page. I'm trying to find his. I'm gonna butcher his name, but I think it's Tae Types. It's T-A-E.
There's such nice stuff out there.
Taeha Types. He made Skara's keyboard and a few other big time streamers' keyboards, and I think he worked with like Random Frank P and a few other big YouTubers working with keyboards with those guys. And their stuff looks super cool. What's up?
We should have more.
Making a keyboard?
Yeah.
Well, we did a video about that last year.
A custom one? What?
Anthony and Linus did it last February.
What was it called?
Me and Luke didn't see that
Do a
video.
custom keyboard or something like that. And we're going to do another one at some point.
Yeah, we're making an all-metal one soon.
Yeah, I think so.
I think one of the new people is doing that.
How to do a custom keyboard? Did I just miss this?
Can you build
your own mechanical keyboard?
Wow.
Wow. Way to know our catalog.
Wow.
It even got over 2 million views. Lol.
Wow.
Not all of us get to review every single video, Nick.
Okay, how custom did they do it?
Okay. Everybody go
Probably
and watch that
pretty-
video right now. I want 3 million views by Monday.
Yeah. Oh, that looks pretty custom.
It's custom AF, bro.
Did they just buy a kit though? Because the current dudes that are doing custom are like getting their own bodies made and like all this stuff.
Yeah, they didn't do that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We knew this. Yeah, we knew that. We're getting. We're talking customer.
I want
We have a
beyond.
full workshop.
No, exactly. That's why I'm bringing it up now. Is because like I'm talking beyond the like mass drop kit,
Yeah.
which is super cool. And if you want to do a keyboard that way,
I
that's
want a
awesome.
whole new alphabet, man. Letters you've never seen. A whole new punctuation. Interrobangs. You know the interrobang?
Yeah.
Okay. You know about that?
I do. Thank you.
Well,
Anyways, I think that's it. For
do we
the
miss
show.
anything, Nick?
No.
Okay.
You guys like those jackets?
I do.
Yeah, they're nice.
They're nice. I like the hybrid nature. They're like my shorts, where
Yeah.
there's the
I feel
non-stretchy,
empowered in
stretchy
it.
part.
Cool.
Seriously, I feel like
I'm a
You look
superhero.
You definitely look like a superhero.
Yeah, it goes along with the comic books
talking
thing
earlier.
that we've got going on.
This will be great in the fall. I'm really warm right now, but this looks
Yeah, under
like
studio lights, it's a little warm, but that's sort of the point, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
It's supposed to be warm. A lot of people picking them up, so. get
Oh,
them
really?
now.
Guys,
Yeah.
we sell
Buy
other
a
stuff
Swack
fast. We sell it fast.
Yeah.
We sell it fast.
And we didn't order that many of this. So, like,
If you don't want to wait like 6 months, you
Yeah.
get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to do restocking stuff, like actually. So like if they run out of your size and stuff, they'll have to restock, and that will probably take a while.
Because everything that we make basically is custom.
Yeah,
Like this was designed custom
yeah,
in partnership with a garment manufacturer.
yeah,
Like it's not like we're just like, oh, order this like random A1 model. It's
No.
like we make it from ground up.
We're-
So
we're-
it takes a while to restock.
These guys are like sending emails to Pakistan and stuff, guys. Like, with
Touchy subject.
it is?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't watch the news.
Okay. Well, let's move on.
Okay, that's the end of the show. Thanks for watching. Intro. Oops, didn't do the thing. There we go. In a boat.
I'm dead.
Still
Weekly
offends me
news
that he
is
drops
news.
this couch. Not gonna lie. Wow.
Who says it's a couch?
Ed made it.
Savage Jerky!
P.I.A. Why don't we just both?
It's so fun.
That was amazing.
Let's try to do it again.
Comic
Garage!
Garage.
We failed.
Later.
Bye.